What's going on, y'all? Greg. Well, Greg said it. And we back with another wonderful day here. What are we on? Week 5. Buffaloes coming off a big beating in Oregon. You know, I put out a video once I heard when Keyshawn Johnson said something about the alleged, the coaches working together to beat Coach Prime. And a lot of people have come out since then. I guess I called it kind of early. And people have a lot to say about that. And they were going to lose anyway. How will you know? You clearly didn't play football. Football is about matchup and plays. You saying that would make a difference? It could very well make a difference if you know what somebody's going to do and stop them until they just don't have the will. Or, momentum is a mother. The video is about momentum. Contrary to popular belief of people who don't watch videos or read or whatever, it wasn't about a locker room. Momentum. And momentum plays a big deal in sports. Momentum has been on Colorado's side, even when they were about to lose before. The momentum is what brought them back against CSU. The momentum is what gave them the win at TCU. The momentum is what allowed them to shut Nebraska down. It was back and forth until the momentum kicked in. Whether the momentum kicks in the beginning, middle, or end, it's the momentum in sports. And if a team get momentum on you, you're not going to win. If they go score a touchdown and score another touchdown, and you kicking momentum, it's not going to happen. Momentum can be interrupted. It can be slowed down. That's like CSU tried to lay on the ground all game, trying to stop the momentum. It didn't work. And, you wonder, hey, Travis being out, make people step up, but he is a momentum type of guy. He's a type of guy he's done it since high school. He can take over a game by himself. He can score 3-4 touchdowns by himself, especially with a one-on-one matchup. And he will make you have to adjust the game to him. On defense, he'll make a big interception like TCU. Probably would have won against TCU if Travis won that. That probably would have been a touchdown. And that probably would have been a momentum shift. Or that probably would have been a difference in the game. Players make the difference in games through momentum. Just in case you didn't know. I played sports all my life. Some people may have played half of their life or part of their life. And I played every level except, the pros. And the rules are the same. The principles are the same. Momentum is a real thing. But this video is about what I saw coming. My biggest concern was how quick everybody jumped on a quote unquote. That's not a bandwagon. That's a fake fan. I mean, when you jump on a team's side that quick after one game, after you were nowhere near to be found, you say you're a Prime fan. You wasn't a Prime fan until he won. You doubted him. He said, you doubted, you're not a believer. That's what most people were. And I thought it would take, probably up to this point where people started to believe. And after that one game, the media switched. It was scary to me because I know that's not realistic and I know that's not genuine. And I knew as soon as they would lose a game, whenever it was, the haters who disappeared witness protection for the last few weeks couldn't say anything because they can't face, being real with themselves. They couldn't talk that when Colorado was winning what they thought because it was clearly proven wrong and the ego couldn't handle it. But as soon they said, wait to Oregon, wait to USC, because you're really not about football. You're really a hater. You were waiting for them to lose, regardless of how they would lose, who they lost to. What you wanted to say from the beginning is the same thing you're saying now. And the excuse is you want to humble Coach Prime. Who are you? I mean, I'm going to humble a Super Bowl, multi-Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. One of the best athletes, if not the best athlete to ever do it. Playing professional baseball and football, that is enough. But at the same time, multiple years. Not doing one and stopping and doing the other. Not retiring from football and then doing it. There's other people done it. Brian Jordan did it. Bo Jackson did it. But they didn't do it at the same time. It was either one season or one sport at a time. So this guy did the unthinkable, just the mental ability to adjust between two different type of sports at that level. I don't think people, and maybe because they didn't play both sports. I did. I know at how hard it is to focus on baseball by itself. And we all, know football is hard. The physical component and the plays. And he was doing all that and playing a whole nother sport at that level. On a World Series team, not a sorry team. Matter of fact, Bo Jackson football team was horrible. His baseball team was mediocre. Prime played on a World Series team. Then he went to play in the Super Bowl. He played at the highest level in both sports, competition-wise. And they say he would have he would have been the MVP if the Braves had won that year that he played with them, while he's playing with the Falcons. So to humble him, what's your point? He's like he said, his career is over. What are you really saying? You want him to shut his mouth? He's earned the right to talk on any level. And anybody else will normally respect that. But there's something deeper going on here. Because you're going to humble a grown man who's old enough to be your daddy. A lot of people. For example, this game, it comes out that multiple coaches got together to help beat Colorado. People say Colorado is so predictable. Then why they needed to do all of that then? You're talking out to both sides of your neck or your face or whatever. They're so predictable, so easy. Why so much effort? Why so many people came together? It's not a lie. It's just a matter to what degree we will not know. But the man did not lie. It happened. So what are we really dealing with here? I mean, what's really going on? You're going to humble an all-star, all-pro. He's proven himself as a coach. You keep moving the goalposts. You're gonna humble him by beating him. His losses, how did he lose? He's gonna lose endorsements. He's gonna lose fame. He's gonna lose the fortunes he's had. He's already done it. He's doing Super Bowl commercials. He's doing almond commercials. He's doing, what is that? Aflac commercials, KFC commercials. He's doing more commercials now than he did when he was playing. You're gonna humble him? What's really good? You're jealous. He's on everybody's show. His team, everybody want to come see play. Recruits from here, everybody want to come play for him. And it's your place to humble him. Nobody's. You're not his competitor. You're not his equal. But you want to see him humble. I wonder why. What is he doing to you? You're not even on it. You're not even on his lane. What does it matter if he get humbled to you? You want to come down to your level? Your level, huh? You're mad he's doing something you can't do, never done, never will do. What makes it your place? I'm going to embarrass him, the coaches say. I want to put him in his place, right? What, a 37, maybe 38, if that, year old coach, some man in the mid-50s. This guy my age, and he's going to put Coach Prime in his place. He ain't even proved, he don't even know what he would be at that age. He definitely ain't accomplished what Coach Prime have, never will. What's in you think that anything you got that can humble him? Oh, okay. He talked about God too much. They wanted to shut him down for that. He's lying. You telling him what his relationship with God is, and you telling his results is not proving anything that he's saying. You hate that. You hate that he's flashy, he's confident. You hate that he don't hang with his head down. The man has two toes cut off. He's still walking and running, coaching. He could have just went on about his business. He could have retired. He don't need the money, and you still hating on the man. Man got, what, 8 toes? You make jokes about it till your toes get cut off. You're going to be pitiful. You be on suicide watch. You be somewhere in a room looking at the walls. This man cut his toes off and went straight back to work. Won a championship. Moved to a higher level job. Winning again. What? Look at yourself. Since we're calling for the humble train, what you need to be humble about? Since you're so superior, you're so perfect, he ain't did nothing to you. You calling for humility. Well, since the humbler is going to come about, what is going to need to humble you about? You ready to see another man humbled? What do you need to be humbled about? I guess clearly your character is better than his. I mean, the man, he take care of his family, take care of his kids. He don't drink, smoke, cuss. He talk about God, and he needs to be more humble than you. I guess clearly you can prove you much better than him. It's your potty mouth and drunken self. all your little sneaky hidden ways. I guess you're better than him, that he needs to be humbled. It's a sport, for one. But you want to make it personal. You made it that way. He didn't. He don't know nothing about you, but you talking about him. You all on the internet wishing him harm, wishing him failure, wishing him and his team the lack of success, but you want to be blessed. True if it rhymes, right? You want everything to go your way while you just got all this in your heart about another man. Ain't did nothing to you. And you putting your energy into seeing him humble, bringing that energy towards him. What if it show up at your door? Since you brought it in, might as well. You don't want to open the door. What about if somebody wished that on you? People got no sense. You the last one that need to tell somebody need to be humble. You the first one that need to and will be humble. Is not enough going on in this world to show you that? This world ain't what it used to be. I mean, it's not world, country, all the stuff going on. This sport gets you twisted. Like, it's a sport, but you still got your issues. You might not even like yourself. You might not even want to live, but you worrying about humbling somebody else. Don't you think you need to put energy on yourself? I mean, this is bigger than football, clearly. Because, this man is 3-1. Man lose one game, and everybody want to dig a hole for him, and like he going to bury himself over one game. This man got like 8 games left, minimum. And you want him to come in agreement with your failure. You failure, so you want him to be a failure. Really? How dare you? How dare you put so much weight on one game? Everybody else don't lost games. Some people don't lost more than that. And you calling for him to throw in the towel. Because you don't want to see him win that bad that you try to block him from his future wins. I've seen this thing too many times. Everybody like to gang up on people that somebody tell them that it's popular not to like. Like you got it like that. Like you got the right to waste that kind of time and energy. You got that time to process that stuff in your mind and put that in your heart. You so far behind the 8 ball, you really ain't even got time to watch the game. Not like that. Like, people's life really got some stuff going on, and you got time to put hate out over a sport at that. Oh, I don't care, politics, whatever. What is that going to solve? You said that ain't hate. Then why you put so much energy towards it? Why you got nothing but negative to say towards the man? Why everything he do good, you gotta undermine it or make an excuse for it, or just make it like, you got to go to gaslight. Look yourself in the mirror and get out of delusion and denial. You call everybody names that support the man that you hate, and you don't even have a reason to hate him other than your insecurity. He said, don't let his confidence mess with your insecurity. You the one insecure. He ain't got to be insecure because you are. He ain't got to shut his mouth because you say so. Who are you? You got a problem. That's your problem. First of all, and if you got a problem, go somewhere else. You can't control another man. And it bothers you, that's your problem. How it bother you and don't bother other people? And you want to call them names. You the one got the name. You the one need the name. It's weak. Go get some therapy. Go. You don't want a religion. You need something. You can't even afford not to have that. Because your brain ain't working. Your mindset ain't working. How are you offended by a TV character? That's what it is. You ain't never met him in person. You never will. You offended by an entertainer till it gets up under your skin. What in the world is going on here? It's a psychopathic. You gotta see what's going on. We don't have COVID. We don't have this. We don't have that. One thing after another. People's lives don't fall apart, falling apart, and don't know where their life going. And you get time. That ain't even fun. Like, football, sports is fun. Like, where you going with this? Well, all the words and the wishful and the anger and you got time for that energy? Huh. Boy, the people who do it the most are the last ones that need to be doing it. You deflecting your self-hate on people. It's revealing a lot. It was all fun and games talking about football, but some people going down a slippery slope, and it need to be an intervention. He need to be humbled, maybe. So do you. So do you. Right there. Right, want to go in the comments and make a comment. Reveal yourself. Go ahead. Everybody's waiting. Greg said it. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Go ahead. And I'll talk to y'all soon.